so different?
So Western music has harmony. It doesn't have what you call microtonal scales. It's equal temperament. So like the harmonium and the piano, they're all equal temperament, right? But a sitar and a flute and a veena, they have in-between notes.
Right.
So Carnatic has got a lot of microtonal. So sa re re, you know this raga?
Right.
Todi.
Okay.
So this has microtonal. So you can't do that in Western music, and it doesn't sound good.
Because it's piano based.
No, because they're in between. In between the notes, there are microtonal notes.
And those are not.
Arabic has it, and Hindustani has a bit, but Carnatic has more. And then classical music doesn't have harmony. It's just tutti. So a singer sings and there's a tampura.
Right.
There are no two people doing harmony, and that comes only in Western music. That's why we had to educate our kids in Western classical music so that they can play for movies. For movies, you need Western classical music.
So they can bridge the two genres.
Correct. So you have a melody in Carnatic, but the harmony is Western classical coming in. Anything of harmony is from West.
Would be wonderful if you could make a little video explaining all of this. And
Sure.
with some examples.
Good idea, yeah.
Because it's just educating us.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, assalamu alaikum. I came from Lausanne, as sir mentioned that Geneva people didn't want to be deprived from your visit, but Lausanne people are still deprived. But I came all the way from Lausanne to, first of all, to see you, of course, and to ask you a question if I could get a chance, and finally I got it. This is kind of a fact I think most of the young people in the room could relate or could see somehow on social media, that there are many news or kind of memes in social media, because I follow you in everywhere, that just because from one name to another name at present, you had to prove your patriotism, and that's why you made so many patriotic songs from Vande Mataram.
No.
Is it
It's got nothing to.
I don't believe that it's true, but
No. I didn't have to prove anything to anybody. Everything comes from everything comes from the heart, because if you take Mother India, it gives us water, it gives us shelter, it gives us the spirituality, and it gives us the love, and it gives us the respect all over the world. So why not?
even during your Chennai concert cancellation recently, there were the same news every time, so that I feel so bad.
No, it's all. But I had to be truthful.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. So, the language has been a very dynamic one. Like, when you take an inspiration from anything to write a song, the language from 90s, 2000s has been a constant change, like Telugu, Hindi, Tamil. So, how do you consider this change? And
Change what?
Change of the language or the terms usage in the songs. There are some terms which most of young generation like us don't know, which were used in the past songs. So there has been a constant change in the language.
But you also have Google.
Yeah, you also have a Google. But when you write lyrics, how do you see this change of modernization of language?
I think mainly for me, more than the language is the sound. The meaning is important, but the sound is very important. Sometimes you have a great meaning and you put it in a tune and it'll actually disrupt the whole tune. What could be a super hit song will become a mediocre song because the sound is pulling the tune down. The words are pulling down. So it's a science between sound, meaning, and which singer is pronouncing it beautifully. So that's the secret of song, actually. That's why sometimes you have meaningless lyrics becoming super hit. Yeah. Yes.
Sir, I don't know anything about music. The questions people are asking.
After me.
Except that I enjoy music. And your music is so good. And I also want to stand up and say something so that in the evening I can tweet my friends. And if I'm able to take a picture with you, I'll send it as an evidence.
That's going to happen very soon.
That's fine. Let's conclude the question answer.
Okay, both the ladies. Okay.
Hi sir, first of all I would like to congratulate you on your show. Me and my family came on Saturday, it was fantastic. I am myself a singer, at least trying to be, and I'm also trying to write my own songs. I'm starting on this new journey and I would like to know where you get your inspiration from. Where does, is there a specific place or is there a specific environment you like to be when you are you're in your creative space?
Songwriting is just the best version of you. So you find the best version of you where prove your uniqueness through your thought process and the way you look at the world. That's it. It could be the most mundane things, but you can make it sound interesting.
Good evening, sir. This is me, Sujit.
Okay.
I took her permission because I have been waiting to speak
Okay.
to you. Two questions, very direct. First one is a trend that has evolved over the past 30 years, since Rosa until now. It's not, no, I'm not talking about your music. The other music has been very targeted to 3 or 4 weeks, because that's what's the life of an average Indian movie is, unfortunately. And then people forget about it. So the songs are designed that way, to fast-paced, and then people get into the mood and they enjoy, they go and watch the movie and period. Now when I compare this to your songs, I've been listening to all your albums, needless to say that, both in Tamil and all languages. They take time to pick up, they take time to really set into your heart, and then that's the reason why they've been lasting years and years and years and decades and decades and decades. Now, in such an evolving situation, how do you find yourself? Do you really want to compromise into that small 4 weeks period wherein you have to create that catchy music which people may forget for, or do you want to stick to your principles, whether the producers, the directors, they like it or not?
Actually, I've been, if you look at every album, this is not a problem but it's become more nowadays. But from the beginning, we always needed an engine. If you take the engine for Roja was Rukumani Rukumani. The engine for Bombay was Hama Hama. And for engine for Dilse was Chaya Chaya. So there's only these one song which can pull, then you understand they understand the melody. If you just give melodies, it'll fall flat. So you need something hooky. And that's what makes people come to the theater. So there's nothing wrong in it, but if every song is like that, then there's a problem. So as I told you, my songs I designed for posterity. At least I tried to design for posterity. So, yeah.
Hello, sir. It's our pleasure you are here. I have a small question actually when I face in my life. Maybe everyone has some inspiration. Like if you have some hurdle because success is not you get easily. Whenever you choose any path, right, and you want success, then there is some hurdle. So in your life also you got some hurdle, there are some breaks where you thought like I cannot go more, and how you overcome that, and which inspiration you follow to succeed in your career.
So this is where the spiritual part comes in. And so whichever religion you believe in, I think for us, I started, embracing Sufism. Sufism says there's one place in your heart, ego or God. So no ego means surrendering. So you don't exist anymore. So when you are in meditation, God becomes your hand, your voice, your eyes, your deeds, your thoughts. So when it's like that, when you tune yourself like that, you don't see success, hurdles, everything is temporary. So everything is fake.
Hello, sir. This is Ayushi, and I'm standing here as one of your biggest fans. But to say the biggest in my family would be, I think my father would be disappointed, because talking about being timeless, my dad has this CD, a closet full of CDs of your albums and your music. And then same thing about timeless. You were my #1 Spotify artist from the last year's recap. And and then again, speaking about how music is played now and how the trends go, because I suppose everyone present in this room has seen like we can assume, we can see in ourselves how we are consuming this music, because everyone present here consumes their music in form of like Instagram reels or Facebook, content, or YouTube. So it's very short. And talking about new artists, they have this pressure on themselves to be in this one stream, to create something so interesting for 15 seconds that they need to stay relevant. And you've stayed timeless for at least 2 decades or two generations in my family. So I want to ask you, and this pressure on us young people or pressures on new artists, how should we deal with that, and how should we not put ourselves into that, in a sheep's line and not follow what is going on, and also to stay relevant at the same time? It's just that.
See, I also started with advertising. So when I became a composer, advertising helped me. No, Leo Coffee. So all these advertising, it needed in a concentration of people, 15 seconds, very similar. And that, then for me to adapt to a full song, I'd multiply that into, 7 times. 30 seconds into 7, how would it be? So what will be the experience? What will be the interest level in a song? So I kind of relate to what people do now. They're such talented, because they have to think hard to get that 15 seconds. It's not easy. So many artists are created, many storytellers are created, and it's not a bad thing. They can become filmmakers later because they know that how to engage people in 15 seconds. They can make that in 3 hours or 2 hours. So nothing is bad. Everything is, human mind has the power to come up to the level to surpass everything. So.
Hi, sir. Sorry. So may I ask one last question?
Yes.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you. सर, आपके म्यूजिक ने हमेशा सबको जोड़ा है. एक ज़माना था जब वंदे मातरम, मातरे सलाम. अभी भी सर, whenever we listen to those songs, whether it is the Independence Day or any other occasion, sir, inherently we feel that sense of unity towards the country, towards the homeland, the motherland, as we said. But sir, increasingly today, there are divisions that are growing among us, not just different communities, but also between each other as individuals. Sir, आज के ज़माने के लिए आपका क्या message होगा to the India today? You have given us many messages before in beautiful lyrics and beautiful songs before, but for today, if you have one last message.
Your best teacher is your heart. So look into your heart, and what does your heart says? Heart says to hate, it'll never say that. Because you can't sleep well. You know the truth when you look at a heart, and that's how I function, when people might have many, many different narratives, but my heart will say, which is a narrative. Because in that, the common God exists in all of us. So that's it. Okay.
Hello, sir.
One more.
So it's a great pleasure to be able to talk to you and to listen to your wise words. So I have been learning music since I was 6 years old. And every song of yours, every genre, it's a university in itself. And it's a great, great learning experience to learn from your songs. Sir, I want to sing 2 lines in front of you. It's been my greatest dream, actually.
Okay, why don't you come here? I can finish with you.
कहना है क्या ये नैनिक अनजान से जो मिले, चलने लगे मोहब्बत के जैसे ये सिलसिले, अरमान ऐसे दिल में खिले जिनको कभी मैं न जानूं, वो हमसे हम उनसे कभी ना मिले, कैसे मिले दिल न जानूं, अब क्या करे क्या नाम ले, कैसे उन्हें मैं बताऊं, कहना ही क्या ये नैनिक अनजान से जो मिले, चलने लगे मोहब्बत के जैसे ये सिलसिले.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to every one of you. So now we will have a photo op opportunity, and I will request everyone to you in small groups to come over. I will request A.R. Rahman first to come over here, and then we can have the small photo op one by one. All of you can come from the other side, have the photo, and then go from this side. But before that, one second, hold on to your seats. Before that, would you like A.R. Rahman to sing for you? It is only a request. I cannot decide. Request him once again. Any 2 lines of any of his songs.
But I noticed I never sang any song past 2 concerts where my voice is not. I'm saving for the Paris.
The song is done. Okay, nonetheless, you will now have the photo opportunity, and we will start with Ambassador, PR of India to the UN, Ambassador Indramani Pandey, along with Mrs. Sushma Pandey. I will request both of them to come over first, have the photo, and then can be followed by our other.
Yeah.